My dearly beloved family, how are you all doing? As you can see, I am doing good and I know you are doing perfectly well. All right, my wonderful family, if you are just seeing my face for the first time, I am Agatha Progress channel on YouTube and I come across your way every blessed day. In this channel, we react to all videos, and in this channel as well, our opinion is highly needed. So why don't you drop your comment in a very constructive way so that we all will jubilate in the comment section. As you know, I don't understand what to know about this video that you're about to watch, but I do hope you pick some sense from those videos. All right, my wonderful family, let me drop the video so watch it together, and don't forget not to subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family so they know all what is going on in the global world today. Right now, let's watch the video and I will be right back.
Was resolved. So when they got there today, I was so glad because I knew when they left and I knew when they got there. I was informed as well because I have communication with them. So when they got there, the legal counsel got there, when our team of lawyers got there, Ejimako and Co. The DSAs, after asking them to put down the names of the people that are supposed to be visiting and what have you, they denied him access to see our leader, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They told him that he has to write an application to their DG. I don't understand what they are doing, but this is the same shenanigan that the DSS played out since 2015 up until they came to our house to kill all of us, and we survived that ordeal. DSS is known to be above the law. I am talking about the Department of State Security Service. They are known to be above the law. They are known to disobey court orders. I don't understand it. Things like this shouldn't be going on, and we are not willing to put up with their shenanigans anymore. So I want to let Biafrans, I want to let followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want to let lovers of freedom and lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to know what is going on. I don't know if it's I don't know, I think it's a conspiracy, because as of now, we don't know if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is dead or alive. We don't know what they are hiding. We don't know, because if there is no reason for them not to bring him to court, does it mean there is also it means there is also a reason for them to deny the legal team access to see their client, which is uncalled for, thereby violating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's fundamental right. And with all these things that is going on, I want the world to know what is going on with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's deteriorating health and his conditions. I want everybody to be aware of what is happening, because something is not right here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was injured. He was dehumanized in Kenya. He was chained to the floor for 6 good days. They didn't chain him to the floor and was romancing him. They didn't chain him to the floor and was petting him. No. You and I knew that Nigerians, police, and Africans are very good in torturing people. They don't care because they don't have the value for human lives. They treat people like animals. And I'm sure we all witnessed about the policeman too that was using pistol to terrorize our people. People that came for a court hearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And over 60 of them was arrested, including a traditional ruler. They were taken to Ego Square in Abuja. After the judge gave an order that they should all be released, are you aware that they were released? DSS released them and double-crossed them and rearrested them again. I don't know for how long will this continue. They don't want us to come for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's hearing. If it's going to be a fair hearing, why won't people be allowed to come to court? Everybody have the right to come to court to witness what is going on. Our leader cannot be in detention and we keep quiet. Our leader cannot be going to the court and we keep quiet, because we should not underestimate the Nigerian government, because they are willing to do anything to kill him. We've also been negotiating about self-feeding, and they are making it highly impossible for it to be reached. I don't know why. Somebody who will come for self-feeding, they want you to come for self-feeding, you have to test the food and stay for 4 hours. I don't get it. I don't get what they are playing. And why our people left, they shot some and arrested some at Lokoja on their way home. So a lot of them were intercepted too at Enugu. The people that escaped Lokoja did not escape Enugu. They were intercepted. They were already waiting for them, as if somebody gave them away, as if somebody snitched on them. This is not the time for us to keep quiet, because the Nigerian state is pushing us to a point where enough is enough. And then again, I don't know what they are hiding, because the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a global crime. It is a heinous crime that should not be overlooked. Although our team of lawyers are doing everything within their reach to make sure that they reach the appropriate quarters, that they sue them, and they're not taking it lightly. So they will be sued, because extraordinary rendition is a crime. It is a breach of international law. And Britain is keeping quiet, pretending as if nothing is going on. Is Britain the masterminder of what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because like I said previously, 1984, Omar Odiko was kidnapped in England, who was a resident. Britain fought with everything that they had. Britain protected him. And Britain made sure that some of them were punished and sent to prison. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen who have renounced his Nigerian citizenship since 2015. I don't know why Katrina Land is saying that he still have a dual citizenship, which is not right. And I stand here today to correct it and tell the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu renounced his Nigerian citizenship since 2015. And is still on his own record too. So I am telling Katrina Land to stop lying and tell the world the truth. You can't come out and be telling people and be telling the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have a dual citizenship. And as a result of that, that is why you cannot effectively protect him as a British citizen. Nigeria doesn't have any right or any jurisdiction to abduct Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. He was tortured. He was dehumanized. And yet, Kenyan government, Kenyan president, and the government is Kenyatta Uhuru, they are all denying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never stepped his foot on Kenya. Is he a wizard? Did he fly unnoticed from Kenya to Nigeria? They smuggled him out of the country. And the Kenyan police, special police force is aware of it. Thereby the Kenyan government or the Kenyan authority is aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted from Kenya. I don't know, I don't understand a government that keep lying, a government that cannot own up to its responsibility or to her responsibility. When you do something, you own up to it. They were jubilating when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. He was shielded and brought to court without even notifying his lawyers. And they knew fully well that his lawyers are based in Abuja. The court failed to notify him because they wanted to judge him in their absence, which is not right, which will never be a fair trial. And I don't even know what we're talking about here. What are they trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for? Nigeria should be answerable to the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not trying to twist things. Nigeria is an evil empire. Nigeria have taken a lot of youths, a lot of Biafran youths in their prime. Nigeria have killed a lot of youths, Christian youths in the north. A lot of people have died since 2015 up to date. And yet the government of Nigeria, they have the capability, they have what it takes to trace Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and bribe Kenyan authority and Kenyan government and abducted him and brought him to Nigeria. But they don't have the logistics, they don't have a car to bring him from DSS detention to the court, which is less than 2 hours drive from there to the court. Don't you think that something is not right? Don't you think, my brothers and my sisters, that there's something they are not telling us? There's something the British government is not telling us. The British government, haven't they benefited enough from Biafra land? Haven't they benefited enough from the millions, from over 5 million Biafrans and children that were starved to death? Britain, but you protect your own children and your citizens. And you are using Biafran children and Biafran people as a sacrificial lamb. Britain, what is your benefit? Is it not high time you stop all these monstrous atrocities against Biafran people? What is so special about Biafran people, the Biafran race, that Britain is so afraid of, that they cannot stand? What is it? I want to know. I am asking Britain. Nigerian government don't have the logistics to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, they don't. They don't have the logistics to combat crimes in Nigeria, to tell their fellow Boko Haram and Fulani headsmen, Mieti Allah, these terrorists are out in the open. They are they are doing everything. They cannot combat crime. They cannot stop Mieti Allah. These are the people who have come out openly to say, yes, we are responsible for killing people. We are responsible for bombing the churches. We are responsible for the kidnapping and the slaughter of Christians. And yet, the Nigerian government is treating them with a kid's glove. Can you imagine that? If we talk is a problem. Nigerian government are the sponsor of Boko Haram. Nigerian government is the sole sponsor of Fulani headsmen. They have been graduating. They have graduated from Boko Haram to Fulani headsmen. From Fulani headsmen to bandits. From banditry now, who knows what else that is going to come? From unknown to bandit, from banditry to unknown gunmen. And yet, everything they are doing, they have never come out for once to condemn it. A lot of senators from the north, from the east, have been talking about this in the National Assembly, have been telling them we cannot go back to our villages. Our men, our people are being killed every day. A lot of thousands of people have been displaced from Zamfara, from the north, Christians to be precise. What else do we need? And the world is keeping quiet. What else do we need to know that these people are out to Islamize us? Their 35 years Islamization agenda is still ongoing. Can't you see it? Is it not high time we rise up and protect ourselves? And I thank goodness and I thank God for ESN. ESN is the best thing that have happened to the Biafran people. And it is all this slaughter and raping of our mothers when they go to farm. The destruction of their farmlands and farm produce that gave birth to ESN. And ESN have never fought against the Nigerian government. IPOB have never carried arms against the Nigerian government. The work of the ESN is to make sure that they safeguard our bushes so that our mothers and our fathers and our brothers and our sisters can go to farm, or else they will die of starvation. Don't you think this is another ploy for them to make sure that we will be starved to death in our millions the second time? Don't you think that history is about to repeat itself? I urge each and every one of you here, people who are lovers of freedom, people who love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, people who will do anything within their reach to make sure that the restoration of Biafra is imminent. I want all of you to rise up and take to your Twitter handle. I want all of you to rise up and be alert. I want all of you to make sure that you form a vigilante group in all your villages, in all our villages, that will help ESN as well. If you see any movement, an unknown face that you have not seen before, you try as much as you can to report it to the head of the vigilante chairman in your various villages. Because what is about to come, ear that hears it will shudder. Believe you me. These people want to do everything, but if they think that by hiding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by wanting to eliminate him, can stop the quest and the restoration of Biafra, tell them they are in for a joke, that they must be joking, that they are not normal, they are mad. Because the passion we have, if only they know the passion we have for Biafra, I want them to understand that Biafra is an ideology that cannot be erased. It lives inside each and every one of us. It lives in us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never disappoint us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I believe he will lead us to the promised land, if he's alive. Because I don't know what Britain and DSS is doing. Have you asked yourself, who is DSS? Who is a mere Department of Security Service to disobey court order? Could it be because of their blackmailing Justice Binta Nyako, because of the $29 billion whatever they have against his husband, against her husband and her son? They've been trying everything to make sure that they subdue that woman. It's not as if that woman is a bad woman. She's not a bad judge. It's not as if she cannot stand up. Any of us could be the victim. But the question here is, will she be willing to do the right thing, to start to uphold justice that she took oath for against her husband and her son? I think it's a very difficult decision for her. That is why things are not going the way it should be. Right from 2015, when they were still holding him in custody till date. And they are trying to do everything within their reach to frustrate our people from coming to the court. And I want to tell our people today not to abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We don't give in to their threats. We don't care how many of us that they have killed or how many of us they are willing to kill. But Nigeria will suffer. And the disintegration of Nigeria cannot be stopped. Because who are the people who want one Nigeria anymore? With the way things are going, if you're not a victim today, maybe your relative or your uncle have been a victim of the massacre of the Fulani headsmen, who doesn't have anywhere, who are wanderers, who left to West Africa and then they want to come to Nigeria and make it their home. What they are doing is to make sure that they exterminate all the indigenous people. And I'm telling our people, both the Hausas and the Christians in the north, to rise up. The time to rise up and say no is now. If you don't know how to rise up, protect yourself. Defend yourself. Self-defense is not a crime. We all know that. We cannot continue to wallow in stupidity and say, vengeance is of the Lord, let the Lord take care of it. Your family are now angachunu. It is high time we rise up, and the time is now. Because if we slack now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, they will do their worst. And I want to encourage and thank all the people, all our Biafran brothers and sisters that showed solidarity and stood with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 26th day of July. And I want to thank my team too, the people that I've worked with in the past, from 2015 till date. And our Biafran journalists, I want to thank all of you for all your efforts. And I want to thank the Northerners that represented their people, that came to stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At least it will show the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not only fighting for the eastern part of Nigeria, which is a Biafra land, that he is also fighting for everybody in Nigeria, irrespective of your tribe, whether you are a Northerner or a Southerner. He's fighting for all our freedom. He is fighting for the freedom of the unborn. He is fighting for the freedom of everyone in that British experiment called Nigeria. What have we done? Britain, if oil and natural resources is your problem, we will give you in quantum, we will give you in abundance than what the Nigerian government is giving you. It comes in our land. You know our history. We can survive without oil and gas. We've been surviving without it. How many of us own oil wells? And that is in our land. If you want it, we are willing to give you more. I don't know what your problem is, Britain. I don't know why there is so much hatred and bitterness. Is it because of the Ekumeku War that we did not allow Britain to conquer us? Because when they keep saying every time, Nigerian Biafran War, Nigerian Biafran War, I don't get it. It was never a Nigerian Biafran War. Nigerian military have never gone for war before. It was Biafra versus Europeans, Great Britain, Russia. Name them. So, I want to thank all of you. I want to thank our brother too, Sowore, who came and stood for his brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sowore will always be with you. We will always be with our Dudua brothers. I want to thank all of them who came. And I want to thank the legal team. Do you know that the legal team, that the lawyers who came, who willingly came to stand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are more than 150 in number. Maybe that was why the Nigerian government and DSS started purging. They couldn't stand it because they know they don't have any case against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. DSS, I want to let all of you know, even the military, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for your freedom. Most of you don't have a good place to sleep. Most of you don't even have a house to put your head. Most of you, your children, you cannot afford to send your children to school. When you die, your wives will not be compensated. I don't know who you're fighting for. Although I know that the real military do not embark on all this nonsense that they recruited Boko Haram. The Nigerian state said they gave amnesty to Fulani terrorists whom they are treating with a kid's glove. The number 3 terrorists in the world. Yet they prescribe IPOB. I don't know why they will say that they are repented Boko Haram or whatever. They infiltrated them into the military. And they are the people that is shooting on sight. Anything they are moving, even if it's a tree, what they hear is go shoot, kill, rape, and come back. Is the order they listen to. I am here today to appeal to all your conscience not to give up, because Biafra must come in our time. Because if we lose to achieve Biafra in our time, this generation, believe you me, by the time we are all gone, our children and our children's children won't have any place. All our land will be taken over from us. You have seen what these people have been killing us since 1945 till date. They keep killing us, they keep slaughtering us. They are the reasons why we all left the shores of Biafra land and came to Europe. A lot of us, millions of us are in Europe doing nothing. A lot of us have papers. A lot of us don't have papers. A lot of us are still managing their lives. But we desire to come home. When Biafra is restored, you will see the exodus of the Biafran people. We'll tell the white men that our place is better than theirs. And we are going to build Biafra to look better than Paris. I don't know what Britain is afraid of. Maybe Britain is afraid of that one day when Biafra is restored, that they will come to seek asylum when the time comes. Because Britain they love the Muslims more than us. I don't know why. We'll bear their names. Our mothers at home tie their Mary Sumner. We contribute to Canterbury, or whatever it's called, from all our churches. But the Orthodox, the Anglican, name them. Rome too, they collect their own fair share from the Catholics. What are we really benefiting from these people? Britain will come to. Do you know that without the mineral resources